Hi there, my name is Lea and I really like to knit. This is a very spontaneous video because I have to leave in around 50 minutes and I am currently knitting a sock, but I will finish the sock in the next 20 minutes maybe. And I want to bring a knitting project with me. So I just sat down, had a look at my Ravelry and wondered what I should start. And I very quickly realized I want to have a little bandana for my hair. So we're knitting one. And I found a free bandana knitting pattern on Ravelry, which is the Urla bandana by Seda Çeken. I believe that's a Turkish name, so I really hope I pronounced that correct. I've linked the Ravelry page for the bandana in the description as usual. Now onto the yarn. Since the beginning of time, I have this yellow cotton yarn, which is, I believe, the brand Gründe Cotton Quick is, I believe, this yarn, and I still have so much of it. I got this so many years ago and I have so many balls of this yarn. I believe I tried knitting something with it, maybe a blanket, but I know that I found the project for which I used most of the yarn in one of my IKEA Kallax bins in my old apartment, and when I packed for the move I found it and unraveled all the yarn, and since then I have it in my stash. This would be a cute color for the bandana. Cotton will be nice. So we're starting this today. So let's have a quick look at the pattern together, shall we? So the Gründe Classico is DK weight yarn, and the pattern calls for worsted weight yarn, but DK is, I believe, the yarn group above or below it, and it's also a bandana, so gauge isn't really crucial here. The pattern calls for 3.25 millimeter needle, which is US size 3, and 2.5 millimeter needles for the I-cord edge. So I don't have 3.25 millimeter needles, but I have 3 millimeter ones and 3.5. So the world is my oyster. I'll have a look at the pattern, screenshot the pattern, put it on my phone, put everything in my bag, and then we'll literally go. Where am I going? We are going to watch the Germany's Next Top Model finale with a few friends, with our boyfriends / husband. For them, we prepare a little presentation where we go through the entire season, and it's just fun. It's a funny presentation. Every year I make a few memes and we show a few clips from YouTube. It's really fun, and this year actually we have for the first time a little quiz at the end, which I prepared. We will hold our little presentation at first, then we have a barbecue, also really cool, and then we watch the finale. So I have to leave now in 40 minutes. So I will now pack my bag, have a look at the pattern, put the pattern on my phone, and then I will first finish my itty bitty berry sock, the last one, maybe even block it. So this will actually just be a fun little video which I want to put between bigger projects. So this will be a cute, small, fun project vlog. Why did I say it like that? I'm feeling this, so I want to knit this, and I like to film my projects, so we're doing that. And I see you later. Okay, hi. It's the next day and the presentation was, of course, a huge success. The finale itself was a bit boring, but not boring enough for me to start knitting. So I bought my yarn and the needles for absolutely nothing. But I like to have the option, so we're starting today. And I'll be using 3 millimeter needles. I also looked at the video tutorial. I forgot to mention this, but you can get the pattern for free in written form. And there's also a YouTube tutorial, which is quite cool. So we're starting today, see how much we can get done. And maybe by the end of a couple of days, I have a very cool new hair accessory for the summer. I did a little cardio workout this morning. I have a stationary cardio bike and I hopped on it for around an hour and played some Story of Seasons, the Grand Bazaar. Time flies by when you game. The 1 hour was done in no time. So let's just start, shall we? It's been a couple hours later and I've got a little bit done, but I also had a few other things to do. I knitted this much. This is actually the first pattern repeat. 1 second, I have to look at the pattern. I have to scroll up a bit. These are the first 26 rows that you should do. And then you basically repeat the pattern from row 13 to row 23. It's not really hard. I'm still not really struggling, but I have to pay attention to the pattern, and yeah, it's easy. It's fun. It's definitely what I need at the moment. So I now have around 1 hour to knit on my little bandana, and then I'm gonna play some Counter-Strike 2 with my friend group. Let's see how many MVPs I get today. Probably none. So tomorrow is my birthday, and yesterday I hit 1,000 subscribers, and this is quite a big milestone for me. So I just quickly wanted to say thank you for everyone who watches my videos and is subscribed, and everyone who leaves me a nice comment and a thumbs up. I'm very, very grateful. And another great birthday gift from me is that every year in the first week of June, the new Love Island UK season starts, and the first episode aired yesterday actually. So I'm really looking forward to watching it after I've filmed this little update. I have currently 20 centimeters already. So I have 5 more centimeters to go, and I actually got the hang of the pattern repeat, but I also had to frog a few rows here and there where I placed the yarn over on the wrong side or completely forgot the yarn over. But so far I have only one small error. Over here I sadly did the yarn over wrong. You should do the yarn over, I hope I can do this from the back, like this from the front to the back. But I at one point made the mistake and did it from the back to the front. So a little tip over there. I realized this way too late, but who cares, right? You probably won't even see it. And something I realized is that I really enjoy knitting with this cotton yarn so far, so I really want to knit something else with it. Also because I have so much more of it. But I'm not sure what I want to knit with it yet. I should have enough for a top. I don't have enough for like a cardigan or so. That would be also very cool. Maybe a lace cardigan. I would enjoy that, but I don't think I have enough yarn for this. Definitely not. Maybe some more accessories, something else. You can do so much with cotton yarn, especially summer knits. Oh no! So now I'm finally gonna eat my lasagna and watch the first episode of Love Island UK. Oh, and I forgot to mention, next week starts the new season for Love Island USA, so I will be quite busy. And in a few weeks I'll probably be exhausted and burnt out as usual from this. But I'm also very looking forward to my time with Love Island. So yesterday was my birthday. My boyfriend actually decorated the living room a little bit, which was very nice. We had breakfast together and he gave me a few gifts from him and his parents, and I wanted to show you them because they are really, really cool. I love this so much. He actually made me... I told you I've reached 1,000 subscribers, and this is somewhat of a cool milestone. On YouTube, when you reach, I believe, 100,000 subscribers, you get the YouTube play button from YouTube itself, and my boyfriend made me a wooden one for 1,000 subscribers. He worked very hard on it the last couple days. He 3D printed the numbers and the letters. This is so cool. I really, really love this. And I really want to hang this above my desk on the wall. And his parents actually sent me a little packet with 2 things inside. One is this magazine, Çeken, which is German for knitting. It's called knitting, but you have crochet patterns in there as well. And at first I was like, this is just a showcase for different patterns, because there's really nothing else. You have this here, then a little bit of text, a difficult rating, suggested yarn. But then I was going through it and all the patterns are, I'm just showing you a little sample, are on the last few pages. So maybe I'm gonna knit something with it just for fun. I've never gotten a magazine for knitting, especially not patterns. So maybe we'll do that, which brings me to the next part of the little present. They got me, of course, some yarn. This is really beautiful, I think. This is variegated yarn, so I believe multicolored yarn. This is from Urla and Stahl, ganz schön kreativ. Malena, this is 76% cotton, 40% polyamide and 10% polyester. And I got 5 balls of this. I really have no idea what I'm gonna knit with this. I think I'll just have a look at the Çeken magazine and see if I can knit something with it. I saw a little dress, which I'm interested in, and I should have enough yarn for this, but I only looked at it yesterday. This could be a fun little project. I don't know. Any other ideas what I could knit with this kind of yarn? Leave me a comment, I would really appreciate it. Yeah, yesterday was my birthday and we actually did a little bike tour to the old city where we previously lived. We went shopping, I got a few new things. We went out for lunch to one of the restaurants I really like. I had a good birthday, and in the evening, of course, we played some Counter-Strike 2. What else? Enough talk about my birthday, it's over now. Back to my Urla bandana. I am literally almost done with it. Literally. So I started the I-cord, knitted it, and the I-cord should be around 25 centimeters. I paid a little bit less attention than I should, and mine is 28, but instead of just throwing 3 centimeters, I thought, let me just keep the extra 3 centimeters. Then I connected the I-cord to the bandana, did the bind off, which was really easy. And now I'm doing a few more centimeters until I can do the bind off for the I-cord, and the bandana is almost done. I currently have 11 centimeters, so a few more centimeters to go. I should finish this in no time. Then I'm gonna weave in the ends, block the bandana, and then my cute new little hair accessory is done. I would have never guessed that I could be a bandana girly, but I think I am now. This looks so freaking cute. I really love this, and I really want to make a few more bandanas. I have some other scrap yarn. I have some, not really scrap yarn, I have a few different skeins of merino wool that my boyfriend's parents brought me from South America, I believe. I've never had any idea what I can do with it. Maybe I'll knit a few bandanas out of them. That would be quite cute. But back to my Urla bandana. This was a really fun knit. And I'm really glad I did this. The summer will probably be my bandana summer, if I'm honest. Yeah, you should definitely check out this pattern if you want a fun, easy stash busting project for yourself this summer. There's also a video tutorial. You should definitely show this pattern some love. It was really great, really fun. I was struggling a little bit here and there with the pattern repeat. I already said that. After some time you get the hang of it. And if you mess up, you can just frog a little bit. It's not that deep. This literally took no yarn, in my opinion. I still have so much left of this cotton yarn. But I found something I want to make with it. Do you hear me saying make, not knitting? So a little hint over there. Maybe I do some other crafting with it, like crochet. So thank you for watching me make this cute Urla bandana. I really hope you enjoyed this. I definitely enjoyed this. Maybe consider liking and subscribing. I would really appreciate it. And I really hope to see you next time. Bye!